everybody, today is Monday, April 13th, and we're going to get started on our math review. Remember, you just need a piece of paper and a pencil or anything to write with. Find a nice place to sit and focus so you can answer all of my questions. All right, let's get started. Number 1, what letter comes right before L? So you're thinking about the alphabet and you're thinking about what that word before means. What letter comes right before L? Write that letter on your paper. I should hear you saying the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. We said K right before we said L. So you should write the letter K on your paper if you don't have a K yet. Remember, before is what you do first. Number 2, show how to cut these shapes in half. So draw a triangle on your paper, and then make a line to show me where half a triangle is. Then draw a heart, and do half, then do a circle, and do half, and do a square, and do half. So you're going to draw those shapes. Draw a triangle, draw a heart, draw a circle, and draw a square, and then show me how to cut them in half with your pencil. Don't get scissors, please. Remember, when you're doing half, you want to think about what that looks like. What does that mean to share something in half? If I gave you half of something, we should both have the same amount. So half is shared equally. Here's half of the triangle, right down the middle. Here's half of the heart, half of the circle, or half of the square. The circle and the square you could do the other way too, for half. I don't think the heart and the triangle show half though, because the pointy parts don't really show half. So you should have a line down the middle of each shape. Half means 2 equal parts. 1/2 and 1/2 equals a whole. Number 3, which shapes are 2D? So I'm going to say the name of the shape. If you hear me say a shape that is 2D, I want you to draw a picture of it, or you could write the word. Cube. If you think a cube is a 2D shape, write the word cube. Hexagon. Hexagon. Write hexagon if you think it's a 2D shape. Rectangle. Rectangle. Rectangular prism. Rectangular prism. Circle. Circle. Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Triangle. Triangle. Cylinder. Cylinder. I'll give you a second to finish up what you're writing. You're writing the names of the 2D shapes. You're drawing a picture of the 2D shapes. I'm going to say the names of all the shapes again. See if you found all the 2D shapes. Cube, hexagon, rectangle, rectangular prism, circle, quadrilateral, triangle, cylinder. All right, let's go over the 2D shapes. A hexagon is a 2D shape. Give yourself a check if you have a hexagon on your paper. A rectangle is a 2D shape. Check yourself off for a rectangle. A circle is a 2D shape. A quadrilateral is a 2D shape. And a triangle is a 2D shape. You can just see the difference on the pictures. 2D shapes are those flat shapes. And these shapes are 3D shapes. These shapes can stand up. We call them fat shapes. Number 4. Circle a number that is more than 34 and less than 37. So look at my number line. It starts at 33 and it ends at 39. I want you to find the number that is more than 34 and less than 37. Write those numbers on your paper. More than 34 and less than 37. Use the number line to help you find those numbers. So I'm going to start by taking a look at the number 34 and the number 37. So here's 34. Here's 37. I want a number that is more than 34 and less than 37. So if I look at my number line, I don't have to pay attention to 33. It's way over here. I'm not even thinking of 33. And I don't need to pay attention to 38 or 39 either, because they're not where my arrows are either. There's my two numbers right there. 35 and 36 are both more than 34 and less than 37. On your paper, you should have the number 35 and the number 36. If you did that by yourself, give yourself a check. Number 5. What was yesterday's date? Well, today's date is Monday, April 13th, 2020. Write down yesterday's date. I want you to write it the long way like me. Use today's date to help you. And then you can try to write it the short way. So start with the day of the week. What comes before Monday? Yesterday comes before today. So what comes before Monday? And think of the month and the number and the year. So the first thing you need to write is the day. The day before Monday, yesterday, was Sunday. I'm going to write it the fast way, S-U-N. It still was April. Or April. The number that comes before 13. Before 13 is 12. And it's still the year 2020. That's how to write the date the long way with the words. Finish up writing the whole date. Sunday, April 12th, 2020. That was yesterday. And if we want to write that the fast way, I don't need to write anything for Sunday. For April, I write the number for the month. So when I say the months of the year, I start at number 1, January, February, March, April, so that's number 4. Then I write the 12 again, and then I write the 2020 again. 4, 12, 2020. That's the way to write it the fast way. All right, last part today is a pattern. Extend the pattern. That just means write the next 2 shapes. N, M, K, M, M, K, M. Go ahead on your paper, write the next 2 letters. I have M, M, K, M, M, K, M. Think about what kind of pattern it is, what is happening, how's it repeating. You should have wrote after the letter M, I see another M. So after this M, I'm going to write M. M, M, K, M, M, K, M, M, K. You should have an M and a K on your paper. Give yourself a check if you got that right. I see this pattern, and it's an AAB pattern. Remember, the part that repeats is the unit. And once you know the unit, you can complete the pattern. So great work today, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.